Hello, Dr. Justice, and welcome to my website. As a matter of fact, welcome to Marketing 310. Now, I'm quite aware that the assignment is to take a look at lower division courses that we have taken in our college career. However, I have never really found any general ed courses to be appealing to me. Now, the reason why I decided to go with Marketing 310 is because you don't need any prerequisites for this class. You can take this course without any prereqs, and it is a 300 class, but, anyone could take it. I highly recommend this course to anyone of my friends, anyone who's staying an extra semester, because they get an insight of what marketing really is. When I first think of the term marketing, I assume it's mostly about economics, supply and demand, money stuff. But then Dr. A gives somewhat of an insight onto what marketing really is. She really discusses the psychology behind consumerism and why people tend to take on trends. Now, this is what I'll highlight in my website right here. My website is mostly about the viral marketing paradigm that she teaches, but there are many other paradigms in which the student can go ahead and decide. But I'm going to argue on why I believe the contagious marketing paradigm is the most important one, which is highlighted in this book right here. So, brief background on the website. Didn't really look like this before. It was more of a science poster board that you'd see at a science fair in elementary school, with facts just laid all over the place. But I decided to create somewhat of a path that the audience can follow and pretty much see on why this website exists. So to start off, I give an introduction to the class, and I list out the books in this photo right here that is required in the course. So this is the first paradigm that Dr. Ray talks about, the basic paradigm of marketing. And then there is the viral paradigm of marketing. And then there's the marketing with values that she talks about near the end of the course. However, I seem to highlight more on the viral marketing in this website, but going into more detail, I included this video right here to give an introduction to marketing on those who don't really understand what marketing is. And then I gave a class premise. So this is directly taken from Dr. A's syllabus from spring 2017. And then I give my interpretation of what the reader will get out of this course. So again, I give them the detail that marketing isn't what they think of. It isn't that supply and demand economic stuff that you really think of here. It's more about the psychology of consumers. So this is the book that I highlight the most, Contagious Marketing. I took this photo myself on an iPhone 7, and I go into detail on this book. I give a premise of the book, why people tend to take on trends, what makes something popular, etc., etc. So after that, I go into how this book can be applied to their own product or service. So this book goes into a series of steps that a product or service can use to become viral. So it is somewhat of a checklist that marketers can use to help their product or service become popular with the society. So after that, I give a example of when this works. So here is Blendtec's Will It Blend series of videos. So if you did not know, Blendtec's Will It Blend is a marketing campaign that they use to show off the power that these blenders have. So I then talk about how the videos kind of have a checklist as well. I talk about how these blenders are shown off with their practical value. They're an everyday home appliance. And I talk about, how it's astonishing to watch a video and where a blender can shred an iPhone to bits, which kind of erupts some sort of emotion and kind of triggers some people to think, wow, this is a blender. I didn't know it had that kind of power to do such a thing. So then they go out and buy their own blender, and that's an example of when marketing works. At least viral marketing in this paradigm right here. So I highly recommend this book to anyone, just because this is one of the many books in my college career in which I like to read. It just gives an insight onto how marketing works, and it's very interesting to kind of pick up on some things that you didn't realize were marketing at the time. So with that, it concludes my website. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.